Hi, everybody. Well, everybody, hello. Hi, everybody, for the whole thing of it. This is your online information session, and we're going to go through the online training school, which is not well dated, but it doesn't really matter. You know what day today is. We are out of lockdown. It's a beautiful day. So here we go. Welcome. This is going to be looking into the next session. So here is your e-learning school information. So e-learning school is comprised of 9 programs. We are going to be checking out fashion styling, event planning, e-business, fashion marketing, video game 3D modeling, multimedia integration, infographic design, interior design, and executive assistant as well. So we'll see now how the proven method of an online training school provides a flexible and stimulating environment to foster learning focused on the realities of today's industry. So here I am, picture of myself, a little pixelated, but still all in all its splendor. I am actually one of the tutors for the fashion design program, fashion styling, and fashion commercial program as well. I'll go through what it is that I do, but I am one of the tutors as well. I am actually very, very prominent in the business, and so are all the other tutors as well, and we'll get into that a little bit later. You have definitely chosen the right path. So if we go on to the next page, so what will you learn today, other than you not being on a terrace? So our story, our programs, our platform, our services, our success stories, and our mission process as well. If you have any questions, please go ahead. It'll be a bit different if you're not present live. We invite you to please email the school. We will hand you the administration email as well to ask. But if not, if you are live with us, please do ask your questions in questions and answer section, and we'll answer them at the end of the session, or probably right on, since we're not too many. So here we go to the next one. So LaSalle College. You're at the right college. LaSalle College is basically the largest bilingual college in North America. It was founded in 1959, and LaSalle College enables thousands of students each year to obtain a renowned diploma with a vast international network, which is actually very, very respected. I know this because I'm in the industry, and many graduates of LaSalle College are now working with us. So the network has 23 education campuses, some 3,000 employees who train more than 17,000 students each year through quality, innovative, efficient, and result-oriented education. So here are our programs. Our programs, I've basically mentioned them. You can take the time to look at most of them. We have fashion styling, AAC online. We have event planning and management online, e-business, fashion marketing, which is the buyer's profile, executive assistant, video game 3D modeling, which is very popular today, multimedia integration, infographic design, and interior design. So our programs basically are comprised of a duration, on an average duration of 12 to 16 months, really depending. And they're always based on 4 to 3 sessions. So I'm going to invite you to actually look at what it is that you're interested in and follow the lines to know. So this includes 2 classes that are an hour and a half per week. And we'll explain this a little more. So video game 3D modeling is basically presenting some of the work created by students of the 3D modeling program. This is what they've done. This is actual students. We see 3ds Max, ZBrush, Substance Painter, and Photoshop. If we move on to graphic design, we are presenting some work created again by students in the graphic design program. So this is what you're seeing is Photoshop, Illustrator, and InDesign. We have, again, presenting some of the work created by students, again, for the interior design program of online school. You see some models of Photoshop, AutoCAD, and 3ds Max. And we actually even see 3-dimensional design that was actually hand-drawn here as well, which is not mentioned. So our platform, let's talk about that. So it's called the inverted class. It's an innovating teaching method that allows you greater flexibility while keeping you motivated. So we have auto formation, you do that when you want, on your own time, from the comfort of your own home. Then we have virtual classes. Again, they're from the comfort of your own home or a terrace if you want to, but you need to pay attention. Those are actually fixed hours and they're obligatory as well. This is where you're going to do most of your learning. That is the tricks of the trade and everything that you're really going to absorb. And this is the reason why this program is so, our inverted classes are so important, is you get this plus from actual professionals. The learning materials are distributed on the LaSalle campus platform. That means that you do not have to go out there. You don't have to spend books. You don't have to haul around books. It's a beautiful thing and it's sustainable. LaSalle campus is basically, this is what we refer to when we speak about our online programs. It is not to be confused with LaSalle campus. It's LaSalle campus, just to keep it very clear. You see, all this is basically how the classes are presented. You'll have LaSalle campus, which will be your landing page. And this is where you'll see what time your classes are, what your classes are, your didacticiel, and everything that includes this. And we will lead you by the hand. You will be provided all the information and an email to be able to do this. It's very simple. The courseware is what you'll be doing on your own time. Really, it's like the courseware includes world leader in online learning. We've really dominated a way to be able to teach you online. It's designed by experts of interactive pedagogy, which we offer an innovative concept. So it's people like myself that work every day, that are in the industry, that have created this, so they know, and we follow also the rules and regulations, and that have access to, and you guys will have access to teaching materials for up to 6 months after graduation. So if you forgot something, if you need to refer back to something, well, it's handed to you. So that's more than, helpful. So the classrooms, how are those done? Well, classrooms are basically what you're experiencing right now with myself. This would be, exactly, you're living the class right now, except you would be online, you would have your camera, and this is accessible to raise your hands. Communication is actually very simple. Logging in is simple. It's just a very, very good platform to be able to interact with your tutor, sorry. Evaluations. So there is no exams. That is your first question. There's no exam, no such thing. But there are 3 practical assignments per course to assess the level of your applied knowledge. You will have 3 of them, each one comprising of a different grading system, 25 and then 35 and then 40%. And basically you can communicate all times through Mio with your tutor to try to have more information about that. They are not too hard between ourselves. They're actually very simple and actually kind of fun to do, and you have ample time to complete them, which is another plus as well on why to join this online program. So our services, what is it that we provide other than these courses, than a brilliant platform, than no books and sustainability? So the online training programs are led to an attestation of collegial studies. So we call them AECs. And they're recognized by the Ministre of Quebec's Education and Higher Education as well. So you may be eligible for loans and bursaries from the ministry should it fall under, the different situations that you have. Another thing too, the advantages that we have other than sustainability with no books, amazing no exams, everything. More of their advantages is obviously it's a stimulating environment because you're not completely all the time in class. This is always fun to have, a different, you meet up and you've already read on your own. Training that adapts to your lifestyle. So whether, biggest worries are, oh, I work or I have a family, well, that doesn't really matter. You have it's in the evenings, it's helpful, you can adapt to it, the tutor understands. Learning that reflects the realities of the industries as well. We are all professionals in our industry. If anything switches over or changes, for example, what we just passed COVID, everything swapped over. Well, we're on it, right away, and we have our ear to the ground because we're in it. Our programs are represented, our programs represent the industry standard of the job market. again, this means that you're dealing with professionals that are in the industry. So we'll tell you when something changes or remains the same. And then finally, LCI education is very connected to the industry. They are always trying to understand what's happening. They're very involved. So that's another thing where you're very close to the industry that you're studying. Access to the same quality services as the students on campus, so you're not going to be treated differently. You also have access to employment services, psychological counseling if it becomes too much to handle, personal and school adapted services. That also falls into it if you need more of a break, if it's too much. And then you have many, I'm like always a little hiding. You have events and your portfolios as well. Your portfolio, we will help you with your portfolio. Most important is that you will have a relationship with your tutor who will help you out even, later on once you've developed a relationship with them. So with that, oh wow, I've already spoken through everything. I think I speak very, very quickly. I'm going to get tapped on the fingers again because I speak so fast. So yeah, if there's any questions, like I said, please email our school, email the administration, and we will put that information up for you in our chat. And again, everything is very accessible, and that's pretty much it. So I think that's pretty much the end of that. Veronica, I'm going to pass it over to you.